What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation. Why, hello. It's a super stream. That's what I'm calling it. I thought my other computer was muted. I muted it before I got on. I don't know why the fuck it keeps happening to me. But guys, as you can see today, we have as always 3 dubs. As always, Darren, formerly known as
Howdy.
Infotex, with his various Funko Pops in the back that I'm kind of jealous of. I have this though, so it's my new best. That's my new best friend, Goku. As always, well, occasionally we have Andy
Hey yo.
because he's very famous in interviewing a lot. I was surprised he was not covering the Oscars. I'm surprised.
Oh, you that's cute. You think I'm that big? No.
Yeah. And
also, I would never want to wear a tux anyway. So.
and new to the Geek Drums chat, we have Taj Reacts. If you are not subscribed to his channel, please go subscribe. He has some great content over there. I watched his recent Flash reactions and reviews, and they are hilarious because they are very, very accurate to how I feel about these first few episodes.
Missed you last week, but it's good to meet you.
Oh no, nice to you. I still gotta put up this final Red Death episode because it made me mad a little bit, and I was just like, I don't even feel like editing it, so I just left it there. I need to put it up.
So we're gonna jump right into that. Like I said in my review, like it wasn't a ranty review. Like I just left out the parts that I didn't care about, which was really just Keon, the 180 Chegra kiss, and
oh my gosh.
I think that was it. Oh, and the weird Joe and Cecile stuff, which I get why they're doing it, but at the same time, it's weird. Maybe Andy can add some clarity to that, but to me, it doesn't feel like Joe.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Like maybe you understand why. I mean, I understand why they went that route, but I could think of a million different storylines 9 times better than.
I love how
I don't want you to die.
I love how I become somehow like the default Flash / Eric Wallace whisperer and so on. Like I like just put automatic I'm like, yeah, that's my bro. That's my bro. I know what he's doing. I know what's up. But no, I don't know. It's like, listen, I said this on the podcast last week that I think they ran out of things to do with Joe seasons ago. But if you want me to live up to your expectations, I think what Eric and the writer were trying to go for was showing what a man in too early retirement looks like, and the deeper things that comes with. I don't even believe what I'm saying myself. So, moving on.
Well, no, I get it. Like I get it to a certain extent, but it's like Joe has never been one to like he's moving like an old man now. Like he's moving like he aged up like 50 years in a day. I'm like, why is Joe just? Oh, I'm okay, Cecile. Let me go check on Jenna. Like it's weird. It's not Joe, and that's what bothers me the most about this storyline. It's not Joe. Let me adjust my mic. I don't hear my clarity in my.
We just got very deep with Mr. Lance over here.
Welcome to the Quiet Storm with Lance Geek Drum Nation here on 84.2 FM.
Wait,
previously on the Flash.
Wait, is that what it sounded like when I turned my mic up?
It sounded very like radio was like,
hello, welcome to Geek Drums Nation, your nation for everything geeks and drums.
Well,
on this podcast, we talk about how Judicial Leslie is mine and none of yours.
Exactly. Hey, you have that right. You have that very, very right. But yeah. So it was just weird because then it's like everybody. Because before I saw the episode, I saw like online people were, and mind you, I watched it live, which was hilarious. But before we got to that part, it's like people were like, so Joe just basically told Cecile, you can see your kid on the weekends. And I'm thinking like, wait, did he just divorce her?
They never even been married.
Yeah, I was about to
Like,
say, did they even get married?
Nah,
Exactly. I'm like, just what just happened?
What do we
Feels
all
weird.
want to know?
I think, and maybe this is like they should have said something about this, but like I think when you have a team of like speedsters and you have like transporting stuff, it's like it's very easy where you can just be like, oh yeah, I can just come home like every night, right? Like I don't think it has to be this huge thing, this long distance, like on the weekends type thing. She can just go home. Right, they can just build her something where she just like transports there or something, So I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's definitely hard though when you have a couple and one's leaving and one's staying and you don't know how quite to manage it. So I think they did okay. I've actually really liked Joe like this season. Like I thought like this is the first year in a while where I'm like, oh, actually he's doing something kind of like weirdly enough.
Yeah, he's moping a lot, but no,
Yeah.
I'll let it go because I know Jesse's leaving, but we're gonna get him back, and when we do get him back, it's a flashback to when he was a active cop. So I mean, I guess it balances out. I guess
Is he in the series? Is he in the finale?
Yes, he's in the finale. So I mean,
I would have been a little upset if he wasn't in the
finale.
finale.
That would have been weird. We're already upset about 2 people missing the finale. We're not gonna get into that just yet, but just know I am highly upset at the fact that we're not going to be seeing Bart. I'm looking at Andy's PFP right now. We're not going to be seeing Bart or Cisco. Your profile picture.
Oh, is that what it's at? Wow, I thought he was about to say something like, I don't know, Regis or something. I don't know.
No, I don't want to get blocked off YouTube and Twitch. But I'm just sitting here looking, just maybe scream if you know something about Bart. I'll take it.
No, actually, that was actually a cough.
Oh. Taj, you have a not Wikipedia, which is an hilarious name.
Getting some love.
Getting some love. But chat, what did you guys think about? Hey, Mayada's not here. That's actually weird. Chat, what did you guys think about Joe's storyline? Oh, Irish Viking over on Twitch says, I think Joe's story has been trash, but his message to Barry about inspiring people reminded me of Oliver's first talk with him.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I love a good Joe pep talk. They're always so good.
That pep talk just felt as if he was like, go find Grodd. It was one of the weirdest pep talks, but I'm glad it happened, and now we know Joe's superpower. So
yeah, every time I see a scene with Joe, I feel the emotion. I feel the you when they go on the screen, they're like off screen, they're like, hey, let's pull all the stops. Let's make people cry. Every single their acting is like 120% every time when they do like a pep talk, father and son ish pep talks.
That is true. And Laura asking the burning questions. How do we feel about Keon? Well, like I said, I could have cared less for the Keon scene. I'm tired of and it's weird because like it's hippie dippy, like she's a hippie, and it's whatever she says.
And a dippy.
Yeah, and a dippy.
It's Zen Frost.
It's like Zen Frost. And it's like the stuff you say literally just makes everybody go, what?
Well, see, here's the thing. In the beginning, I was like, this is kind of funny. And then for more episodes, I'm like, oh my god, she's so weird and kooky, but I don't mind that. Then this week's episode happened, I'm like, oh Christ.
Because it's just like she just keeps saying stuff. And it's like, how do you expect people to know what you mean? And then they understand it. I'm like, it's no way in the world.
Wait. Are you saying that she is their Chewbacca
Yes.
or C-3PO?
It's like, it's no way you understand what they're like when they said we need to go get it. Like whatever she said that week that they decided to go recruit the other rogues. Sometimes in the river of life, we see a rock in the water, and we have to go get the rock. And here goes Allegra. You want us to go get our own rogues? How did you get that? Is this the real Gary? I don't think it's the real Gary.
Haven't seen Gary in a bit.
Yeah, but if you
Gary, you've been a bad boy.
If this is the real Gary, I mean, oh, Kata. This is the one.
Dude.
Like, what does that? And then it's like everybody looked at her like, what? That didn't make any sense. Gary, it's not really a super chat. I need 1,000 subscribers to super chat, but if you want to, in my bio, I have my Streamlabs tipping system. I'll post it in the I'll pin it in the comments. That way it's easier to find. And just let me know if you leave something there. I'd greatly appreciate it. See, Gary is the man. Gary Gaman is the man. I didn't know he knew about my channel, but I'm honored.
You were on the after party, so you're famous.
That's true. I am famous. I don't like to brag, but
famous. Just kidding.
Yeah. Anywho, Keon. Barry's like, I don't want you to die. You don't have any field training. Barry, you can barely fight. Take your speed away, you're getting punched in the face at least 3 times. And you've been a speedster for 9 years. You would think as many times as you lose your powers, which is literally once or twice every year, you would have took some fight training. Or you would have, somehow maintained some of the fighting skills you had when you were Oliver Queen. Unless that suddenly didn't happen post-crisis, which we won't know. Because technically on this Earth, crisis didn't happen. So did that really happen? Because and then what Nora did that happen with? I'm confusing myself, and I'm writing.
You're thinking too hard about that.
I'm thinking too hard about it. I'm not gonna get into that because I'll start nitpicking. It's too much stuff left on the cutting room floor.
Y'all, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You're right. It ain't worth it.
Just enjoy. Just enjoy what we have.
And honestly, I am, for the most part. But like I did a video on like the dropped storylines from this first half, and it makes me wonder, like, did people ask the questions and then they just said, "Oh, skip it. They won't remember. They won't think about that." No, let's start off listing the drop storylines. Okay. What timeline / Earth / wherever the hell she came from? Where did Red Death come from?
An alternate timeline.
Yeah, but what timeline? Why didn't we see that timeline?
Because it costs money to produce that.
No, we get. I get that, but why not answer that? I would have loved to have seen where she came from. Like, that's all I'm saying. I would have loved to see where she came from. Guys, I am pinning my Stream Elements. I said Streamlabs. I am so slow. I'm pinning my Stream Elements link to the comment section. And it is also in the bio. If you would like to donate, just let me know when you do, and I will definitely answer those questions. The Stranger, I thought about it, but I don't know. I don't know. I just saw a comment. The stranger, nobody, that's not confirmed that it was the reverse Flashpoint storyline, because in that story she wouldn't have been going after Barry.
Yeah.
She would have been going after Eobard, because Barry was not the Flash in that timeline.
Yeah, this is
wish
definitely not. This is not Armageddon timeline for sure.
Yeah, it should have been though. I think it would have been a lot easier.
Yeah.
Just kind of, it would have made a lot more sense.
Reverse Flashpoint.
No. We're not going there. We will be here all night.
Does anybody want to break down to Justin how Crisis actually worked?
No.
So once upon a time, a man and woman loved each other very, very much, and he was a scientist who wanted to discover the multiverse. But then he accidentally opened up a portal. So something called the Anti-Monitor came in, and he was like, "Nah, man, you're not gonna be here stuck being some scientist with a wife. Let me destroy this world and all the other worlds." And then he spent the next millennia or two, I don't know, 3 millennia maybe, just taking one Earth after another. And then at one point, some dude with a beard and a green hoodie defeated him with laser beams. And that's all we missed. Uncle Lee.
But yeah, Justin, on Earth Prime, they remember the crisis. Our heroes remember the crisis.
Yeah.
But to everybody else, it never happened. To everybody else, from the dawn of time, all of these characters have been on the same Earth. Black Lightning, season 1, season 2, season 3, all happened. Well, the first half of season 3, all happened on Earth Prime. Supergirl, season 1 through whatever season Crisis was in, happened on Earth Prime.
Yeah,
the season 1 and half of season 2 of Superman and Lois happened on Earth Prime.
I hate you.
Hey, am I lying though? I just
Todd helping. Yeah.
Because somewhere out there, there's another Jordan and John Kent. All right, that's all I'm saying. Maybe they haven't tapped into their powers yet, but they're there. They're definitely
One of these
there.
days, I need to just buy Todd helping a drink and be like, "Hey, you okay? Like, what happened during the pandemic for you? Are you okay?"
Because just imagine, Justin, honestly, this whole Chegra stuff is going to get you muted again. This is like the joke passed weeks ago.
Justin says, "I don't need a headache, Andy." Then why are you one?
Yeah. But
Was that too mean?
Anywho, what was I talking about? Was I talking about Superman? Yes. Just remember for Armageddon. Eric Wallace said, "I tried to get Tyler." Now, if he would have showed up in Armageddon, now honestly, we would have been disappointed, because half of those cameos were literally 2-second cameos that didn't really amount to nothing. We would have been disappointed, especially when he would have showed up in his Superman and Lois suit, because I guarantee you he cannot fit the Supergirl one anymore, and it's probably worn and torn, which makes me think, what are they going to do with all these suits? Like Grant's talking about doesn't need to be washed anymore. When I watched that video, I said ill to myself, because like, what if Zaslav wants to, go to a cartoon Christmas Halloween party or something at the office one day?
If David Zaslav ever go near that suit, I will freaking go after him. He is not
the Flash.
Listen, I don't care. I will be offended on behalf of Grant. But you best not touch that suit.
Oh, he's gonna touch it. He's gonna touch it.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'd touch it. The suit.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay, it's a good thing you explained this. It's a good thing.
At least we got an explanation for that.
But so Tosh, how do you feel about we just jumping all over the place at this point on a chainsaw? I can't take this picture, bro. This picture is hilarious every time I see it. It makes you look 75, but still young at the same time.
It's like a wizard. I like it.
But
You're
on
a
another
wizard,
Earth, there's
Chainsaw.
a
You're a
version of me
wizard.
who isn't stressing over this week. But Taj, how did you feel about this week's episode? Like, be completely honest. That's what we're here for. Completely honest.
I liked most of it for the most part, but a lot of things still don't make sense. And the more you think about it, the more it's just like, just don't think too hard.
Yeah.
Because like the speedster fight was cool, but like she's not
That
an
was one of the
actual.
best speedster fights.
But she's not connected to the Speed Force, so I was confused. Like, how was she throwing constructs? I thought only like Speed Force speedsters could do that.
I was under the impression that like the batarangs were literal batarangs that she just electrically charged. And when and in my mind, in my head canon, the whole whip around the lightning pole was her grappling hook.
No,
That's
that
the
was
way I
cool.
thought about it.
I thought it was cool, you know.
That's the way I made sense of it. It was a grappling hook, and they were legit batarangs. That's the way I thought about it.
They just shouldn't have used Red Death.
Yeah, Red Death was not a good villain in the comics anyway. And there's so many things that Red Death can do. And like, first of all, lightning bats. On the Earth that he came from, he literally ran around Wallace West and Iris West and made them super old because he can like reverse time. Like, well, he can rapidly age people. There's like so many things that he did in the comics that they could have incorporated, and they kind of incorporated Red Death, like, you know, his mission, his aspirations on what he wanted to do to a certain extent with how Ryan was basically trying to police everything, because as we all know, Red Death basically lost everybody important to him, all his Robins, majority of the Justice League, and the only way to get that back was to use Barry to reverse time, but he didn't do it.
Oh.
He's thinking about it. Oh my gosh. He's thinking about it.
Oh, I'll see how episode 1 goes. You know what? I'm going to film myself watching it. I'm not going to have it like on the screen or nothing, but I'll have the TV loud enough to where my phone can pick it up, and I'm going to put it in my review. Though you can just see how I'm taking it all in. But I'm going to film myself watching it. Like we'll do that. We'll do that, Chainsaw. That's how we'll do that. Just so I can see, because I'm remaining optimistic. I read Andy's review. I trust Andy. Andy said it's not that bad.
What did Andy do?
I read your review on the first episode of Gotham Knights.
Those are about the first 6 episodes.
Well, you said it's not that bad. So.
No, yeah. What I will say is that again, the marketing has just not done the show justice at all. We all know that CW ain't good with trailers, y'all. Sometimes they can't even do a proper poster. So
I thought they were perfect. I'm laughing on the inside.
But yeah, no, I think it's definitely watchable. It's definitely enjoyable to some degree. Again, it's not like, like, oh my god, it's like Game of Thrones type of level or something like that. But it's wait, what happened?
He's talking about I got to do a reaction to it, but it has to be picture. You have to show me how I can do that without getting a copyright strike. Because, for one, I'm eating my kids' Lunchable, by the way.
You're eating your kids' lunch? What the hell, man?
Taking candy from a baby, are we?
Wow, man. So it's like that, huh?
No. Also, I just stumbled upon this. I have to go back and see what typos Comic TV is talking about, because now I want to go read them.
Wait, did I do typos?
No, he said, I guess they did some typos in there, because they also typed, I can't catch a break.
He goes,
so
well,
now I have to go
if
see.
she was from the... he said, Cosmic TV says, well, if she was from the reverse Ash point, technically.
SuperChats point.
For sure.
Wait, Laura has a good one. Where Batman, Batwoman. Forgive me, oh great Javicia Leslie. Batwoman was underused in this episode. I agree.
Yeah.
Like when she showed up, y'all saw in my review. I went way up, like I got on the edge of my seat.
That's part of the whole season.
You know, you can tell that the writers, the whole production team, were fans of Batwoman, Javicia Leslie, because the way she enters is superhero spot on, top tier. That superhero landing 101.
I said yes. I said let that
in the
fly,
slow
woman.
motion, so we don't miss anything.
And she said, "You're just me on a bad hair day." I said, "I mean,
was she wrong?"
That's legit. I was just like, "That's legit true." You couldn't write a better quip. Like that's true though. Like that's not an insult.
No, what they should have done is like, you're nothing but a cheap knockoff.
Also true. She was a cheap knockoff. But then like after the fight was over, and then you ruin it with a. Is this how I thought you were the bad guys? We are sometimes. Well, guess we're the good guys now. Like, I could just hear the Disney Channel music in the background.
Oh my God, stop! It wasn't that bad.
But this was. So is this how it always is in Central City? Well, it's a Wednesday.
I didn't.
It's a Wednesday.
That was so dumb.
That's forced laughter.
No, the thing, here's the thing. I think Grant and Javicia broke character because that sounded more like how, because Barry doesn't laugh like that, and neither does Ryan. So I think that was just and Grant being like, "We're filming at 2 a.m. in the morning."
I don't think they were expecting that, and then they all said it at the same time.
Good
It's a
synchronization.
Wednesday. And then Goldface is just cheesing. I would say I've never seen Goldface smile this much in my life, and it's honestly
That's a good
creeping me
smile.
out. It's creeping me out.
Smile.
Goldface.
Hey! Listen, Damien Poitier, he got some of the nice smile. Listen, when in the first Avengers movie, when he was Thanos at the end, and he smiled, and I looked up what he looked like, I'm like, well, finally he can snap me away if he needs to.
Wait, Chainsaw. You don't have to do it. Don't torture yourself. You are all my children now. Go get Dad his dinner or no CW.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna record myself watching the episode. I highly doubt my wife will let me sit there with the computer in front of me, like with the picture and everything. But I'm gonna record myself watching it. You're gonna get her commentary too, because she also does not have high hopes, because when she found out that Batwoman and Legends were like so unceremoniously, killed off, and then she heard about Gotham Knights, and then she saw me play the game, which was also kind of lackluster. She's not excited, so we're giving it a shot though. Where was Writing hiding out at? That's also a good point, because she didn't look like she had been held. She didn't look like she had been missing. She honestly looked like she just came from came right out the Batcave, fresh to death, looking amazing. Wig was popping. She honestly didn't even need the cowl on it.
Right, like she had no injuries, no nothing. She just showed up clean.
Thank you for
disappeared off screen for a few hours and then came back on.
Just Vis 09 says, was Ryan hiding in apartment 4?
Probably.
It's probably where Iris went and found her at. That is right next door. So,
well, I'm sure she and Sophie were just on spring break and just renting an Airbnb and just doing what women do. What a hot couple does.
That was a bad wig.
It was terrible.
Can we talk about the last scene? Because honestly, if the power source It was so obvious that the power core for her artificial speed was the chest. It's the only thing lighting up. So Barry, I don't care how many times it nullifies your speed. You got enough. You got a boost of something at the end to go past and rip it off. You could have been did that.
Why didn't he just ask the Speed Force, his the face that looks like his mother, to be like, hey, I lost some speed. Can you give me some back?
Lasso of speed.
That's a good point, 3Dubs. Why didn't he do that? And did Grodd look smaller, like height wise, to y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, since when is he the same size as Barry?
He must be the compact version.
Maybe he's on a new diet.
Maybe he's the compact version.
And then like people were trying to justify like Grodd was mad at Barry because Barry didn't hold up his end of the bargain. What end of the bargain? He got Barry out. Well, him and Barry got out together. They defeated Brain Solivar, and that was it. You mean to tell me that Grodd is that dumb that since he couldn't find his people, he just said, I'm going to be mad at Flash because Flash didn't help me? You didn't ask for help doing that.
Right.
I mean, I was going to say he is technically an animal, so he probably has animal-like emotions.
But the man is one of the most powerful. The ape is one of the most powerful telepaths in the world. And I say one of them because apparently Cecile is just next level.
Oh my gosh.
You mean to tell me that he didn't see inside Red Death's mind and be like, yeah, she's lying, but I'm going to still do it anyway? Gorilla Grodd is not dumb. This man made up a whole story in order to get Flash to help him in Gorilla City. Also, back in season 6, Cisco literally said out of his mouth, not only do Black Lightning, Supergirl, and Superman all live here, he also mentioned Gorilla City. How is there a Gorilla City with no sentient apes?
They jumped over the fence. No, come on, that ain't that funny. Come on, don't encourage me. Don't encourage me.
They jumped over the border.
I just can imagine Oliver's like putting everything back. Yeah, this is going there. Yep, all my friends. I don't know you, Black Lightning, but you helped with the fusion engine and you mumbled your catchphrase for no apparent reason, only because of Eric Wallace thought it was good to put in that one script at one time. So you said that, yeah, I'll bring you over. Yep, I'm not going to bring back all of the John Wesley ships, but I'll bring back Jay Garrick and put him here too, and we won't talk about it for another season. We're just going to keep them up. Gorilla City, let me remove all the intelligence from all the gorillas except for the most dangerous one, which is Grodd. Let me remove all the intelligence, but I'm going to put Gorilla City back. Once it's back, I'm going to let the other gorillas just hop the fence. That's what they're telling us happened.
So
Superman. Let's put Superman,
and I'm also
split him up in 2 parts.
Also, Superman is still going to have a doppelganger, but they're not going to know they're a doppelganger until 2 years from now. All right, that's how we're going to play it. All right, I am Spectre. I have spoken. Let me go fight. I'll put Brandon Routh Superman back. I'll put Tom Welling Superman back. Gonna leave it unclear whether he has his powers back or that's still happening post-crisis. We're gonna leave all that like that. Yep, cool. All right, everybody good? Everybody good? I have spoken. That's exactly what happened, guys. I'm telling you.
What else happened in this? What else happened in this episode?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it was a fight. Barry used the smoke bombs to get to. How do they how do those things work? Do they just think where they want to go and just throw them on the ground?
How do they still have them? It's been like
how does
4
she have
years.
so many?
right.
Also,
in Nash's dying will, he was like, and this random girl on this planet will inherit all of my smoke bombs.
Also, the other thing is, in chat, I'm about to get to these comments now. Dang, Laura keeps coming with the good comments. Laura, I'm about to. Hold on, Laura. Hold on, Laura.
Yeah, hold on, Laura. He might marry you soon if you keep going like that.
But so it's just weird because I want to remember things about this episode, but it's just like what really happened. Like the smoke bombs, he got to wherever Grodd was.
Do you want the Flash Pockets to help you a little bit? Do you want the Flash Pockets to help you a little bit?
Yeah, but she killed somebody. I'll say that.
Finally,
One person.
That poor TV. All he wanted was a TV.
it was a TV.
He wanted to steal a TV. He wanted to steal a TV. He wanted to steal a TV.
Or
Like,
even the Red
just
Dead.
wanted a TV. One
What's up,
kill.
King Graphs?
That we know of.
Demographic?
She might have killed more people. We just don't know.
True. I'll give her that. Also, when the opening where we see that one cop that we're just with all the time now since Jonesy decided to go Breaking Bad with the Thinker. Well, that wasn't the Thinker. With Cicada.
Yeah.
I guess that still happened post crisis. I was hoping they'd redeem him, but then he moved. That guy started being on some other CW show.
He went to Patty Spivot jail.
Oh
What?
yeah. So so we see the one cop we always see. We see Kramer. What happens to Kramer? She goes down the vent, and we don't see or hear anything about
still
where
there.
she went. She stole
Is
the
your
mask.
hand
too.
okay?
Is it okay to come out?
She stole
Y'all
the
good?
mask.
Y'all good?
She stole the mask, and then 2 seconds later, Red Death has her helmet back. Did nobody peep that?
I'm gonna have to look back at that. That's a good.
She
point.
took
I
the
gotta
helmet
go
with
look at
her because the helmet was what was sending off the signal to the satellite device on the roof. So Kramer took the helmet. I could have sworn Kramer was tied. Was Kramer tied up?
I
I
think
don't
so, yeah.
remember.
Probably,
No,
he
she
was probably
wasn't.
passed out. Hold on, I will bring.
Oh, no,
I will pull up
she
the
was saying-
episode.
She
If she
was
was not-
sitting in the chair.
If she was not tied
Not
up,
tied up,
Ryan
no.
Wayne, you are a horrible villain who
I think
doesn't
she
realize
was.
they are a villain. Either way, you should have double checked. You're so busy over here typing maniacally, like you're not gonna figure out the password. And it's the look she gave Kramer, like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah, what you gonna do about it?
I'm like, that's the most corny villainous trope. Like, you do something and you just
Well, listen.
Get a
It was
stink eye.
Javisha. It was Javisha. She made it cool. Okay.
so then it's just like but it was cool seeing Kramer flip back Rainbow Raider's powers, but then when
Yeah.
it wasn't working on Javicia, I'm just like, what is going on? No. I'm like, how is this? And then all of a sudden, my thing is, when did she go talk to Grodd? How did she know about Crisis? How did she know about what Bashir did to him?
The forces, yeah.
Some things maybe happened similarly in her timeline.
Imagination.
It just doesn't
You know,
make sense.
I would no, Andy. I was thinking that maybe that happened in her timeline. I was thinking that too, but it's just like Barry's just laying there on the ground, just like out of breath, not even asking the questions. Now, when she put her foot on him and said "down, boy,"
Oh, that was funny. I love that. Down, boy.
I said yes, ma'am. But I'm just gonna. I said yes,
we were
ma'am.
waiting
I'm
for
gonna leave
that. We all
alone.
like paused and quiet. We were like waiting for you to say it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man.
The part that didn't.
He was like, it was in my wallet. I put it in my wallet. It's right here.
What was Red Death? The Sentinels. What was her catchphrase or whatever they were saying?
The era of the Red Death.
Now, do we rather have that or
I
do
am
we rather have?
vengeance.
No, not that. Defeat the adversary and his allies. Defeat the adversary and his allies. Defeat the adversary and his
Of course, I
allies.
will take Red Death over Godspeed. Like it's not even a competition.
Now, when the real I will say when the real Godspeed showed up, and he ran to the top of the building, and he was like, and he started speaking in Arabic or whatever he was speaking. I said, what? And it made it worse because I was looking forward to that episode, but then when like he was on the top of the roof and he bent his head down, I'm like, you guys didn't do a proper costume fitting. The back of his towel is hanging up. You can see it. It's hanging off of his neck, guys. Did y'all notice that with Red Death? Like, it was almost the same thing. Like, it's 3 different ways that she takes off her helmet.
I just stopped thinking about it.
Power Ranger style, pull back style, and I could have sworn one time it looked like it was the when it came through the window, it was nanotech.
Yeah, it just like went around her head.
So I'm like, how many configurations of this helmet do you have?
She's
You
just very,
like
very
overkilled
smart.
on the thinking.
No, but it's just like it's like each episode is a new way to put the helmet on. Like, is she upgrading in the moment? Like,
She gotta do something while she's waiting for Barry to do something. She's like, oh, I will just play with my ticky tick.
so
Maybe
what?
she when she knocked out Flash, she studied his suit, and it became nanotech.
Let me go. let me look at these comments.
That's me.
I don't know.
Being
Yeah,
sarcastic.
yeah, cool. Tell DC that. Go tell DC that.
Yeah,
I mean,
you guys pay for it. I mean,
yeah.
did you change your picture to Garfield? That's actually hilarious.
I have never had a Lunchable.
Completely agree with Justin.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
for
because
watching Eric's stream.
they're angry at me because I don't like Patty Spivot.
Grodd would have easily been a better villain for this graphic novel. I love Evicia, but I couldn't take her seriously as Red Death. I couldn't take her seriously as Red Death either. The only times I took her seriously is when the helmet was on. It wasn't over the top, and the scene with Iris in the loft. Although, for a villain, you are a horrible liar. That's all I won't go back to that episode, but she's a horrible liar. Oh yeah, I was driving in the Batmobile and this wave of lightning came over and hit the car and I burnt my arm on the battery. You were just on the edge of Central City and you got here that fast? Okay, cool. How did you know where Iris lived?
She picked up the phone book. Or the people in apartment 4 told her.
Oh yeah.
Hey, does Iris was I live here? No. We apartment 4. You should go to apartment 5. Okay, cool, thanks.
Charles Burrow says, does EW love the old 60s Batman? If not, what about Batman and Robin? He loves cheese. Those lines were, I am vengeance.
Also now Robert Pattinson is cheesy. Now Kevin Conroy is cheesy. If they get to say it, she can too.
Well, it works for them.
Yeah.
He should have said it better.
Right.
I liked it in episode 4.
I see.
love the cheese.
I see. Yeah, I see the sexism. I see this.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
No, like when she said it with the helmet on, it was cool.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am the Red Death. That was cool. It's just when she said it without the helmet.
Oh yeah,
And
the
then-
first one was horrible.
And then
It was
you want to get
so bad.
you want to get nuts.
I love
Iris?
that.
But
I love
then-
that.
It got better because the last nuts was with the helmet on.
Yeah.
Now, are we all in agreement that when the suit did come through, it phased? Like that's the only way that's gonna work. It didn't break any windows. Yeah. We didn't see a wall break in.
I like that cat. I hadn't even thought about it. Yeah, I will take it as a cat.
That's the only way I can. That's the only way I can. So I'm like,
I will fuck with it. That works for me.
I'm like, that was cool, but like, how did that happen?
Well, in the suit is metahuman. It's a meta suit.
True.
It's advanced tech. It's like, again, if we can buy people running faster than the speed of light, then I think we can accept that a suit could vibrate.
Oh, came loose. That's why. No stranger.
Chaos.
I can no, because I don't have high hopes for that. If she don't like it, I'm not gonna make her watch it. I'm just gonna watch it so I could give my fair judgment on it. And because Andy said it's amazing.
No. Hold on. I don't see this. I've been covering the CW Whisperer. Everyone is just being like, Andy said this. He must be this. No, what Andy said. Why am I talking third person? What I said was, you're killing me, lads. What I said was, it is definitely worth a shot, and it's better than the trailer making out to be. Again, is it the Flash pilot good? Black Lightning pilot good? No.
Black Lightning pilot was amazing.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It's like, I mean, can you believe the CW let them actually have like police brutality in the first episode? And the song they played, like
That's
Low
so good.
Fruit. I'm like, on the CW, this CW.
They had to do something to keep Berlanti because Fox passed on it, and I was shocked because that's Fox all day. But I guess the superhero element didn't
are we
really fit.
surprised that Fox? Are we surprised that Fox passed on something that was black?
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that too.
Remember when they fought Empire was their golden egg, and then he happened.
Yeah.
We all know what we're talking about. No, but like, here's the thing. Is it better than Flash and Black Lightning's pilot? No. I would say it is definitely better than Batwoman as pilot because Ruby Rose cannot act. It's better than
Stay for life. Jesus Christ.
It's better than the Legends of Tomorrow pilot. I would say it's like somewhere close to like Supergirl's pilot. Like again, they set up a lot of things. Hold on, let me just check my embargo emails. I don't say anything I shouldn't say the night before it's supposed to premiere. I'm not getting in trouble now. Let's see. Don't say this. Don't say this. Don't say this. Don't say that. Oh, jeez, there's a lot of notes. Watch it on Tuesday at 9/8 Central on the CW. Dare to Defy. Have you stopped saying it? Since next time they came in, they just stopped saying it. Like,
yeah, they added in that weird Stevie Wonder tune.
The Dare to Love.
Yeah. Who are we loving? Golf.
David Oswald.
The Indy 500. I love it.
Who thinks golf is like a perfect thing to watch on a weekly basis?
But the fact that they got more ratings than any of the CW is so sad.
Yeah.
Hey, go grab that box with the Flash on it, Darren. What is that?
What's that? Oh, my poster. Hold on.
Wait, that's a poster?
Yeah, hold on.
Me and Andy are just getting all the good posters.
Wait, Andy's getting what money? With what money?
That Screen Rant money.
That's true, but I also have to pay. I'm trying to save on you. Oh, boy, where'd you get that? Hold it up.
I got it for a birthday
Stand up,
gift.
That poster is dope.
I need to get on that birthday.
Yeah, I have no idea where they got it.
I like that.
It says Comic Walls. So Comic Walls, whatever that is.
Okay, yeah, Kiara, yes, it is better than the Naomi pilot. Yes, and yes, Stranger, I did say it's better than the Legends pilot because the Legends season, everyone knows that Legends Tomorrow season 1 sucks balls.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
I like the first episode.
The back half is really strong, but the
back half gets better. Yeah. The fact when they needed a 2-parter for a
they
pilot
found their
premiere.
footing. They found their footing.
Yeah, they found their footing. Yeah.
And then they became Guardians of the Galaxy for television.
And I was fine with that, at least for season 2 and 3, and after that, it was,
Oh, you didn't like season 4?
No.
I love season 4. My boy Constantine is in it.
He was the only good. He was the only good part about that season.
You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think I pissed off the chat. Good.
Oh, Darren, you weren't here when I was showing off my posters.
Those are very cool. I want to get more posters. I just don't got the room.
I'm just waiting to put together my bookshelf because I'm probably gonna move that, have all my graphic novels and Funko Pops up there. Make it a cool space. We don't care, 3 Dubs.
Don't be so mean to him.
He's trying to make me jealous.
Show us more, 3 Dubs. Show us more. I demand it.
Oh, what is that? Uh-oh. PS5 alert? Uh-oh.
360 view.
So what else happened on this episode of The Flash?
Do you see me, though? Do you see me? Do you see me, though? Yeah.
I see you.
Do you see this? Uh-oh. Minor flex.
Your own
You did a
screen.
360 turn.
Wait, let me put it back to where what? Wait, is that good? Am I in the camera enough? Do I tilt it more?
Move down. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. This lighting is like hitting the right side of my face wonderfully. But anywho, chat, give your numeric score for the Red Death arc in general. I'm going to give it a flat 7 out of 10. It had good moments. They sacrificed plot for cool looking things at times. I'll say that. Could it have been better? Yes. Do I agree with what Eric said when he kind of rewrote it himself and said Grodd could have filled the place of Red Death and we would have been fine? Yes. Why in the world is this called Rogue War? I have no clue.
Well, as a self-declared Eric Wallace Flash Whisperer, Rogue War is an easier and shorter term for a graphic novel that fits into a 280 tweet character.
True.
Bro, I don't know. It should have been called Red Death.
Comic TV, you are so right. I just said that they did establish Gorilla City was on Earth Prime, the same episode they referenced this last episode. Yes, they did. I'm not gonna say that, Justin.
Justin, you're just saying it for the sake of it.
I'd never say that. I don't know anything that's Inhumans bad.
Inhumans was terrible.
Yeah.
I have one. From my perspective, Fantastic Four reboot kind of
Fantastic
is on the
Four.
same level.
That's a movie,
Yeah.
I lost a bet. That's why I had to watch.
You lost a bet. Why?
Yeah.
Why do you lose
Taj,
a bet?
your boss. Your boss, Taj.
Thank you. I appreciate it, you know?
Eric Wallace shops at Retcon City. I'm going to run through these comments before we start looking at these Superman and Lois pictures because there's one in particular that looks extremely cinematic. Yes, Grodd was wasted.
Yeah, he was wasted.
And guys, remember the Mercenary I just saw had your comment up. Remember, daytime CGI, especially for TV, never looks good.
Yeah. I'm just glad we got him at all.
Yeah.
We're so close to
Yeah.
the end. I was glad he got to appear one last time.
Laura with
But
the
oh my
hard-
god, you remember when everyone thought that was Oliver that he was talking to in the woods? When everyone was going,
It was never going to be Oliver. In the first 4 episodes, 5 episodes.
The trailer came out, and I went to one of my stores. I'm like, "Hey, Homeboy's not talking to Oliver. Is he?" They're like, "No, he's talking to Rod." And I'm like, "So when is this happening?" In a couple episodes from now. I'm like, "You're all gonna have these fans thinking that he's talking to Oliver because you put him in the damn green forest." And like, it's not our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlantis is on Earth Prime. We're never gonna find out where. The only person that knows is Cisco, and currently Cisco is off world in New York City in the '60s, singing on Hulu.
Oh, I was like,
I'm
what
very
the
excited for
frick?
that.
I was
Coming
like,
out
what?
March, I think March 24th, I believe.
We
Check
will
that
be
show
watching.
out, guys. I will be watching.
Yeah.
I will be.
It looks
as
fun.
as the West Islanders say on Twitter whenever they see a Iris West photo, I will be seated.
So, do you have a fan casting for Aquaman since Atlantis is somewhere on Earth Prime?
Bill Murray.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, that would take every budget from every CW to just have one scene, you know?
Idris Elba.
Well, you actually in on that note, I actually always imagined the Aquaman of this universe to be Calder after what happened in Justice. I'm like, you know what? Why not?
That'd be dope.
Because I like seeing racist people get
Sure.
angry.
John Core lookalike?
No.
He's already shirtless.
Yeah, somehow in the winter Vancouver weather, he's somehow shirtless.
With the fur. The fur keeps him warm. The fur keeps him
Him,
warm.
yo,
And
yo,
his appearance
don't
will look
remind me
like
about.
Jason Momoa.
Don't remind me about the fur. Don't remind me about the fur.
Remember when Jason
Oh,
Momoa
that is
was
right,
on,
Kata. Red Death did kill Iris. I threw a lightning bolt. I'm like, oh, Iris has been hit with worse, but your artificial lightning killed her. Let's be serious. That artificial lightning killed her. Iris has literally been what? Touched by the hand of death. Literally. Hit with a shard of glass in the shoulder.
and killed by Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Ish.
Hit with Barry's lightning. Been literally wiped from existence. But yeah, your artificial lightning killed her. Also, I kept seeing people talking about some Ryan was keeping up with Barry. No, she wasn't.
No.
She was trailing so far behind. That's why she started throwing stuff. That's why she started. That's why.
That's what they started the phone being thrown.
That's why she started throwing stuff. I don't
That's
know
when-
why
that-
she thought she could keep up with Cuz, but she was trying her hardest.
Oh wait, and then,
What
bless
was
you.
that?
You
Where
you
is
hit the wrong button. The mute button is on the left.
Hey, hold on, before we move on, we have to talk about when she showed up in the city and she's like, why do you keep ruining my life, Flash?
I don't understand why they write her like this. Like there's so many directions you could take this character, and they write her like she's like 2. I don't get it.
It's the same writers for pre-crisis Nora.
I was just about to say that too.
Yeah, this is worse than a Nora though.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the last one. Well, first of all, why was she giving Ryan like actual hands? I'm like, Ryan, you can't beat yourself. Like,
She's
come
really
on. Like, she was like, and then, oh yeah, Ryan got the last punch, but let's not forget when they ripped the, I don't have to beat you. I just have to slow you down. For what? And then boom, here comes Barry. But here we go. Ah! What was that? I said Jamesia.
She's unhinged. She's
Yeah.
supposed to.
It's but Andy, you can't say it's a better way to be.
I didn't say it was better. I said that I understand why they had to do it, because they had to. When you have both characters in scene, you have to make them as distinct from each other as possible.
I get that, but I still think it was bad direction. Somebody had to be on, like Grant. Grant was too busy laughing because she couldn't see in that suit anyway. So, she said she couldn't see anything with the helmet on. She said Grant would just be laughing at her because she had to be guided to her mark, and she's like, "How can he take a villain seriously if the villain can't see?" I'm like, "That's a very good point. That's a very valid point. And if she couldn't see, that explains a lot."
Yeah.
Also, how did they hide all of those Canada graphs? If you're still in the chat, did you not see any of the the Sentinels? Were they actually not really on set? Like, if that was CGI, that was a really good CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like you got pictures of like a lot of that stuff. So did you not see the Sentinels? But I mean, yeah. What 3 Dubs? You can start it off. What would you rate it?
I still have to break it up in 3 parts. Writing, I thought was a 4 out of 10.
What's up, Anthony?
Visuals, I thought was a 9 out of 10. And acting, I thought was a 6 out of 10. Like the GVC stuff. I mean, it was over top, but that's just.
But
my
as
perspective.
Batwoman, I'm like,
Batwoman, she's a 7.
It showed the people she can act.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
like the Batwoman was normal, and that's like, and Andy, you already know I was in front of my TV drooling. Let's not even pretend like we don't know that.
let's by the time she said when I was watching the screen and she said down boy, I was like, Lance is gonna say that, gonna literally scream to the screen, when is it my turn?
I thought about Lance too.
I literally thought he was going to say yes, ma'am.
No, I was like imagining, like, again, like I see the episode and I'm like, I know Lance, he's gonna be like on his knees in front of the TV and be like, when is it my turn?
Start
Please
barking.
step on me, please.
But keep going through those. You was talking about your you were on the
but
acting
yeah,
part.
Yeah, the acting I thought was 6 out of 10 for shortened scenes. I overall I think it was like, I guess 6.5 out of 10 for me. If you
Okay.
watch it whole and not weekly basis. Weekly basis it drops, but if you watch it whole, you kind of get like a compound story. So
Taj.
Yeah, I gave it a 6 out of 10. It could have been
Fair.
better, but
Fair.
let's just hope the rest of the season is good.
Yeah.
I have high hopes. Medium high hopes for the
Yeah.
final part.
Oh, because I know
Aaron?
this upcoming episode gonna kill me.
I agree. I'm kind of at a 6. Although I don't think we talked about it yet. I am very happy that Ryan and Kara are friends now. Like, that's something I wanted.
They paid off.
They
paid off that the comic book panel, and people were mad about that. I'm like,
okay.
But I get it because not everybody read the Earth Prime comics.
Sure.
So I get it.
It's always gonna make me kind of sad that we never got like an official Batwoman and Supergirl crossover, because I think that would have slapped.
Superman.
No, I wanted Supergirl. I mean, both would have been cool. I love crossovers, but I always wanted Ryan and Kara to like have that interaction. I think they would have had a nice back and forth.
Me too.
I mean, Kate too. Like I actually really liked Kate and Kara together as well. But
I would have really loved to see Wallace Day with Melissa, because on Krypton she plays technically Kara's grandmother.
Oh yeah, sure.
So that's why I'm like, oh come on, it would have been so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so Andy, your thoughts?
I would give it a week 7. Like, I'm glad we got Red Death at all. I'm glad we got it with someone who is like, we recognize her, we know who she is, we have a connection to her, and I'm glad that Javisha got to come back and get a few more paychecks. There was of course there's some cheesy part, but here's the thing: the Flash in concept is one of the cheesier parts of DC comics. It has the more colorful villains and all that. So I'm just like, to me, I think some people take the show just a little too seriously. So, but no, I think I could have done without the Keon stuff. I could have done without the Shalegra stuff. Even though I do think they're kind of cute. Jones and Seal, I don't know what the hell they're doing. I've never seen a woman get so excited for a long distance relationship. But yeah, that's a shout out to my co-host Tade. She was the one who she was live tweeting from the live podcast last week, and she was the one who was like, never seen someone so excited for a distant relationship. I'm like, oh wait, that's kind of what's happening right now.
Oh, I can stay. Oh yeah. Also, Joe, didn't Wally literally tell you like 3 years ago that he fought a giant starfish in Keystone? Why were you trying to move there like there was no crime?
Right.
It's DC. There's going to be crime in every single city. At least in Central City, you have a whole team, a family that can like back you up.
Lightning bolt. I agree. So we are about to move on to So does everyone know that Ryan is back? No. Remember they said her identity is safe. They probably Kramer probably knows because she's in the know, but she was the only person in the office conveniently in the police station when Ryan was walking around with the helmet off. So very convenient.
I just have to say one thing about the Keon thing.
What's
I
up,
like how
man?
they switched characters from the plot device for Cecile and moved it to Keon so she can say, "Hey, you're
Yeah.
pregnant."
I wish.
Well, here's the thing. I prefer that it was okay. I mean, in the perfect world, none of these freaking team members would be around for this personal moment. But if a gun was put to my head and I had to pick one of them, I'd rather be Keon than for Cecile to go, "Oh wow, I feel like there's an extra
Yeah.
life inside of you, Iris."
I swear that's what they're gonna do. I'm so glad they didn't.
But then it leaves the burning question: how did she know?
I don't
Well,
know.
watch this because the
Right.
episode maybe.
Okay, guys, so we are going to move to the Superman and Lois and Gotham Knights portion to end off the stream. We got about another 30 minutes. So right off the bat, I just pulled up the comments. Yes, Justin, I know we knew Adam Rayner was not going to be a part of the season. He literally signed on for another show right after season 2.
Well, this show has just way too many characters in general. So like,
Yeah.
you know,
So I mean, I love Tal, but I don't want too much of. I don't want Tal to turn out to be like Felicity or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So
think
I
so-
mean, give us him in doses. Maybe he can come back to guest star, but we didn't need him
Yeah.
like 2 seasons in a row.
I'll say I think Superman and Lois could so easily turn into.
Keep talking, guys. Keep talking.
I think it could so easily turn into the trope of like every character is a superhero when you have Superman and you have Jonathan or Jordan and then you have the 2 Steels and now people want Jonathan to also have powers. It could so easily just become like a whole team of superheroes and I don't personally want that.
and I watched Lana's gonna get power. He's gonna start going like, I
Oh
feel like I
God,
can feel it.
no. We do not need Lana getting powers.
She
Temporary
already
only.
had powers,
Yeah.
so
Well, yeah.
Which I
was
did
okay with
enjoy.
that. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was cool.
there's another Earth where Lois had powers too. So
Do you guys want Jonathan to get him or no?
You know what I kind of would like whatever powers Jordan has, and whatever powers Jordan doesn't have, I want Jonathan to have. What just happened?
you're welcome. You're welcome.
But does that make
Hey.
sense? Like,
Yeah,
Hey, but
sure.
before I pull up these pictures, guys, and yes, I want Jonathan to have powers because first of all, you guys need to seriously read the new Superman line of the comics, The Adventures of Superman. John Kent, he has been recruited by Val Zod to stop Ultraman from killing his dad's doppelgangers.
Okay.
If you've been keeping up with the comics, Ultraman is the one who kept him captive, which was for his parents 2 weeks, but for him it was 15 years. So him asking John to like just I need you to come with me, I need you to help me because well technically John is stronger than his father. John has more powers than his father. So asking him to come and defeat the person that held him captive but is out there killing doppelgangers of his dad is a big thing, and he came and asked John this when Superman was off somewhere else because he said we knew your father would right off the bat say no, and Lois was against it too until the Lois on Val Zod's Earth is now Red Tornado.
hey, Frida, remember when Tom Welling was Ultraman? Those were good times.
No, say what?
Remember when Tom Welling played Ultraman on Smallville? Those were some good times.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But no, guys,
Got him going.
this book is like amazing. I have so much more respect for John Kent. Like I hated like the age up they did for him until I read Crisis on Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. John like really stepped up to the plate when his dad was presumed dead, when the League was presumed dead, when they were trying to get them back. The man literally fought off Darkseid, Doomsday. He was fighting off all his dad's biggest bads, and he held it down. Like he was like this close to the brink of death. Like they beat the costume off him. His new costume is cool though. You know, it's capeless, it's sleek, you know, it's form fitting. Oh, and if you're worried about it, guys, Lex Luthor did something to to wipe everybody's memory of the Kent family's secret identities because he's that jealous that he wants to be the only one in the world that knows.
That's the pettiest thing I've ever heard him do. Jesus.
like Clark outed himself, but he put Clark and his family back in the closet.
Damn. That's some petty shit right there.
And he said basically like, it's only supposed to be me. And then he proceeded to try to kill Clark. But now
that's good ship material. That's like good shipping material.
But
I'm
now
sorry.
Clark,
I'm writing.
That's
Clark
like a
right
jealous
now.
ex.
Yes, but he didn't. Clark can like do something with time now. Like he leveled up. Clark leveled up. John leveled up.
Wherever I go, this fucking term follows me.
But yeah, seriously, like he can warp
the
time
norm
now.
to use leveled up.
It is because I want to see stuff like this happen in Superman and Lois. Like we get the base Superman powers, but Clark has unlocked a new power and it's canon now. Bring that in Superman Lois season 4. Just have him do it by accident. Like he doesn't have to fly around the world or anything, but have him do it by accident. But that's just a shameless plug because this comic is good and he has to go up against Injustice Superman. Like he has to go and save that Clark, and we all know what that Clark did and what that Clark lost. So just imagine what happens when he meets the son that he never met. The son that he killed the Joker over.
13 episodes, I think, Kata.
Yeah, it's 13 episodes, Kata.
No, how many episodes of season 3?
I watched the first 2.
Watched?
Oh, he watched the first 2. And Andy can also tell us right off the bat.
Nothing.
Okay, yeah. Before we jump into these pictures, guys, something else dropped today. And I'm sure Andy saw like the full movie already, or at least the first 5 minutes, because he has Daddy's Azzy's keys.
Please don't put that. Oh,
it looks so good.
Blue Beetle.
I am so excited.
Where did that come from?
Twitter. I don't know.
Yeah, I got it off Twitter. I saw it on Twitter today.
It's been around everywhere.
I am so hyped for this.
Yes,
me too.
I want them to do the full like history of the Scarab because it was on Ted Kord's mentor had it first. It wouldn't attach
Dan Garrett.
Yeah, it wouldn't work for Ted, so he made the tech, and then it attached itself to Jaime. Please tell me some of the people in the chat know how to pronounce this man's name. I've been seeing too many.
Jaime?
Yeah, I've been seeing too many YouTubers calling this man Jamie.
Yeah, but you know that's some white people shit. You know that. No offense, Sarah.
Yeah, we're gonna see Jamie in a movie. It irritates me so much. I don't know why, it just does. But this suit, it looks great. This film is gonna be great, and I know he's going to keep going on because we all know Cobra Kai only has one more season, and if they fire this guy and he already lost his TV show, I'm going to be pissed.
Guys, everyone go watch it. This August, let's support the movie. Show that we are here for Latino superheroes. It's time. The white boys, they've had a good time already. They released that?
Yes.
I'm muting.
I don't know why it's so blown up like this, but just imagine it not blown up. Like looking at it regularly is like it's so cinematic. Hold, I'm about to go try to find it on Twitter because I don't know why my Facebook is blowing it up this far. Tom, let me go to his page.
If you all could just see the face of the look of my face right now.
You mad because they released? Like you didn't want them to release that one?
This one they should not have released.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't know why.
You will see No, I can't do anything. I don't want to go back to Daddy's cave.
That actually sounded pretty kinky.
That's what he made it sound like initially, but all he did was just punish me and yell at me like, "How dare you break embargo? You're a bad tax write-down." I'm like, I was never claiming to be a good tax write-down either.
So this computer just blows everything up anyway. Okay, so I'll just do it this way.
So wrong right now.
Huh?
That sounded so wrong right there.
So, yeah, this looks like extremely like this is a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Like it's movie level. The suit isn't overly padded. I kind of hope that he would have the curl this season, but I guess he still has his Derek Hale hair.
Also, I mean, in his defense, I mean, I don't want to do this, but Tyler Hoechlin is in his mid-30s, and at some point, us dudes, we'd be losing some of that hair, sadly. So, like maybe he can grow it that much more.
I really want a scene where Superman is looking himself in the mirror and using his heat vision to shave.
Oh, I've been
really
dying.
That would be
would
so
be sick.
cool.
We saw that in the comments. Oh, guys, shameless plug. The Stream Elements link is posted and pinned in the comment section. If you want to support the channel and not see me go bankrupt in my little patio, then I have to use a little heater to keep me warm right now. Support the channel.
Tap that.
Guilt tripping on
Sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
For legal disclaimer, this episode is not sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
So what's next? Lois looks worried. Superman is a very hairy man.
You got a problem with that?
No, I'm like that too. I'm like a sheep over here. Like I need to be shaven.
Worried about my girl Lois. She'd be looking kind of sad.
Yeah.
Right?
She looks so much like Margot Kidder. It's crazy.
She do.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, this must be after a nasty time. Uh-oh. We heard that's how the series is like picking up. We're gonna find out that they just had some. They just went to super Downtown.
So do y'all think she's gonna be pregnant?
No.
No.
I think they use that to kind of compare, like comparison with the Flash because they're announcing their pregnancy and stuff.
I think it's a flashback.
But I do too. I think that's a misdirect. But let's look at these boys. Like,
They look so
wow,
good.
they look alike.
Yeah.
They look so similar.
Yeah, I believe these are twins.
Yeah.
And are you getting like the Smallville vibes with Jordan?
No.
The red jacket.
I am.
It's for the.
You don't see the red jacket.
It's the wrong red. It's the wrong red. Secondly, he's not Tom Welling. Thirdly, he's not Tom Welling. And fourth, that's the red.
He has
that's the wrong red.
He has the scare haircut too, like Tom Welling.
But are we just going to ignore the fact that they went to the fortress and John got a haircut while at the fortress? Well, while on the boat, John got a haircut. I guess we're just doing that, huh?
You never know. He may have had some scissors with him. Maybe he had some scissors.
Are we here for this though? Are we here for this?
I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I like Kyle a lot, and I kind of wish they kind of could have like got back together or whatever. I actually really like Kyle. I thought they ruined him in season 2 though. I generally really liked him in season 1. I love the whole Cushing family.
God bless someone does.
No, I really like the Cushing part of the show.
I like the Cushings too. My favorite character is Sarah.
Oh, two of them, God bless.
You like Sarah? I can't. I'm not gonna say I can't
I like her
but...
now. I mean, I like her at the beginning. I like her in the middle. I don't like the whole comparing cheating storylines with her father.
Oh, this is actually a pretty nice scene.
Sarah cut her hair?
Her character.
Yeah. I like that friendship too. I think I'm excited to see more of that.
This is a good scene from what I remember. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's still Cushing. I mean, still Cushing for the other one.
It look like their parents about to get together anyway, so.
They're gonna be sisters.
Yeah, why not?
Sisters!
My man John needs some love too.
I do not like
That's funny
I
that
never
we all
liked
said sisters at the same time.
I never liked Natalie's boots. Like even last season, I don't understand these boots at all.
Is it because you
They're
can
for
relate to being
walking.
how it's? Is it because you know how it's like to relate to a teenage girl?
Yes, I do
they're-
have 4
they're-
daurs.
Those
Right, but you
boots
don't- but
are
you- but-
intended for walking. And they're going to walk all over you. Just kidding.
Those boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do.
And that's what they do.
Oh my god!
Let's go to the next batch. This is the one. First of all, this man is getting around.
That's my boy from
mean-
All American.
All American, Creed 3, some show about some movie about Chippendale dancers now. And now he's playing the nephew to Earth Todd's John Henry Irons. So just imagine how freaky it's going to be when you meet your dad's your uncle's daughter, but it's not really your cousin, but it is your cousin. But that's really not your uncle, but it is your uncle. But you thought your uncle has been dead. So when you run into him, you find out he has a teenage daughter. It just gets awkward.
Now, is he a recurring character or is he a guest star? Or do we not know?
From what I know, he's a recurring character.
Okay.
I also, Paige brought up a good point on his video earlier. What if Bruno Mannheim is married to his mom?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
that
I
would
can
be
see
crazy.
that.
The guy that killed your uncle married your mom.
He's gonna be
Awkward.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
How do we think we're going to explain it to him? Like, why they're here? Do you think they're just going to tell him, like, the truth, or...
Darren is a
Probably.
CW. Darren is a CW. These people never tell the truth.
That is true. It'd make these shows a whole lot easier. They'd solve their problems 50% faster.
Oh, Christy Beppo with styling a new cut.
I like it.
Is that the weird scientist that got killed by Bizarro last season? Like they
It's
had
such a
her,
Brio death.
like they had her neck like flipped around.
I thought they wouldn't. I thought that was too gruesome for CW to even
That was
show.
great.
Really?
It was awesome.
You thought that was too gruesome?
No,
Didn't
I
we-
meant like it's a PG-13.
Have you seen? So is
scene.
Riverdale.
The reason why I'm saying I get that, but it's a superhero show. We don't get the cuss words. We don't get the audience. Supernatural. That is for adults and older. It's targeted for them, so you get more gruesome stuff. Superhero shows.
think about it this way.
We don't see that.
Think about it this way. Black Lightning literally beat his daughter unconscious without knowing
Yeah.
that it was her
And that was just season 1.
on the CW. You're worried about a neck being spun around, being too mature. He literally
No, I meant
beat the brakes off Nissa.
Yeah, remember when Mr. Tobias Well just ripped off the spine out of Khalil?
Oh, that was so
yeah,
good, though.
yeah.
Remember when Jefferson pushed Tobias out of a window onto that spike, and he was just laying there like a little
Sure.
cockroach.
That
Dying.
woman had some pretty dark stuff, too.
Yeah.
There's some pretty tragic deaths.
9 times for the whole time.
for me, it felt like it hasn't happened until now. We have never seen a head spun around.
So
last week Red Death took off her head, so
And a guy that looks like Superman.
how many heads through
That
how
did
many
it.
hands through chests have we seen on the Flash?
It was PG hand through the chest. You don't see
What?
a heart's guts.
Are you kidding me?
You don't see. I mean, the one that.
No, I got a good one for you. I got a good one for you. Hold on, I got a good one for
The
you.
one that was creepiest was the
just
face
zoom.
rip. The face rip, taking off the one reverse flash and coming out with a Thawne Wells reverse flash was beyond creepy. That I was like not expecting.
Hold on, wait. I don't even know if I could play this because WB might try to copyright strike my channel. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna pull it up. and then you will be properly educated.
Educated.
Yes. But the throat was too much. They blew a hole in this man's chest in the season finale of season 3. A literal hole.
I ain't okay with that.
Did that, censor, well, we don't actually.
No, we see the hole.
We can imagine and we see the hole, but we don't see the innards of him.
Yes, there are no innards because they're blown out. You see straight through the ground. You literally see straight through the ground. No, the gun dissolved everything. That was why it made it so gruesome. That's part of what pissed Cress off in the first place. That's what made him want to leave the show.
Allegedly.
Like Bill didn't even know about that till they were getting ready to. Damon Gumpton didn't know about that scene until they were literally about to film it. They walked up to him and said, "Yeah, you're not coming back next season." I remember the tweet to this day. That tweet shocked me. Yeah. Finding out when they're about to film the finale, and he announced it because he knew that the CW and Warner Brothers was gonna wait until we got closer to that date, or would it not have said anything at all until after the finale. Like that's a death you didn't expect, especially like that with those cannons that they were using. Like it incinerated this man's entire chest, primary organs through his back, and I'm trying to figure out how is he still talking.
Shouldn't his heart, as soon as his heart goes out, that means no talking.
Yeah, but I mean, it's TV, so you have to get the last words. But it was funny. He's like, "Hey man,
I am holy." Oh.
He's like, Jeff. He's like, "Man, get me out of here." And Jefferson's like, "I can't, bro. Why not? There's a hole in your chest." And the one thing that he said was, "Damn."
How do we go to below and to death?
Because we're talking about gruesome deaths. Gruesome deaths. But yeah. So I mean, do you think we'll see anything?
The rabbit tail.
The way they're talking about Michael Cudlitz, the way Cudlitz's Lex. How do I say that? Cudlitz's Lex.
Cuddly.
Cuddly.
Michael's cuddly Lex. The way they're talking about him, I think we're gonna see some. I think we're gonna see some crazy stuff this season. It's back in Metropolis. Atom Man is gonna be flying Superman through Metropolis, through buildings, and all types of stuff like that. Yeah. And Mayada, that was from Black Lightning season 1, right before he found out about Anissa's powers. But yeah. I'm excited for Superman and Lois. Like tomorrow is it's the day.
Right.
Tomorrow is the date. Like I have my thumbnail made already. I put my face
For
on
some
Tyler
strange
Heckler's
reason,
body.
I'm gonna be craving pie tomorrow. just for some strange reason.
How do you know what you're
Maybe
gonna
I-
crave?
Right, like
What?
I was I was making a joke because it's 3.14.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no! Get out of here.
Yeah, that was corny. I'm sorry.
It was a
But
pie
no,
joke.
I'm excited. Superman and Lois. We got SuperKnights coming. It's better than them saying Gotham Knights. Like it's better than that. But guys, on Superman and Lois is back Tuesdays at 8/7 Central, only on the CW.
Hit that
Former-
goal.
Premiere of
finally,
SuperKnights.
finally.
Like, and then after that, we have Turner Hayes leading the Gotham Knights.
Oh God.
The teenager accused of killing his stepdad, his adoptive dad. But why? Why would
And
Bruce
this is
Wayne
their
let a bunch of
stories.
teenagers? Why would Bruce Wayne let a bunch of teenagers just overpower him with a gun? Why would he just be walking out and about unprotected? Why are kids the first suspects? Why is Gotham
Right.
PD so incompetent?
Watch the show tomorrow, Jesus.
Are there any strippers?
What?
I wasn't paying attention.
Is
I mean,
Turner Hayes his real name?
Yes.
Dang it! I would hope you say no, because this name is like it's worse than Ryan Wilder. Like
Yeah,
they're
it
just
is. It
it's just at this point. Hey, we need a placeholder name for a comic book show. Porky Piper. Oh, that's gonna be the character's name. We're gonna call him that in the show.
Spider Ham.
So, Andy, question.
No.
He's like, I'm done.
No, just go ahead. I will try.
Would you
I'll try.
say that you wouldn't say that this is like on the same level as Batwoman season 3, would you? Because Batwoman season 3 was good. So if you
Yeah,
besmirch, if you besmirch the name of my beloved,
I did
we
not
will have problems.
I ain't mentioning no one, man. What I will say is that it gets better to work because I watched the first 6, and by 5 and 6, it gets that's when a lot of plot starts picking up.
Can
Again,
you send me that? I won't
No.
say it. Dang it.
You want me to lose my job? You want me to lose my job?
He wouldn't even give Javicia my message.
You can wait 25 hours.
You know, he wouldn't give Javicia my message, and my message wasn't even that bad. What was my
was the
message,
message?
Andy? What did you refuse to tell?
I've already blocked it out of my head.
I don't want to know.
No, I don't. Listen, last week, I don't remember what I did last week. So it's like last week, it's a miracle if I remember what I had for breakfast this morning. If I
What
even had breakfast.
what did you have for breakfast?
I don't know. I will have to go wash my check my dishwasher if I had anything.
I would hope the food would still be on there.
It's not still on, but I can be like, oh, this is like a bowl I had yogurt in or something like that. But I don't know.
Why would you only have yogurt for breakfast though?
I wasn't saying. Oh my god! Can we move on from my personal? I don't think it's again. I think it's a solid start. Again, it's nothing. I don't think the show is mind blowing. I think it feels definitely different. Also, just that everyone can just be absolutely certain. This show is not getting to the Arrowverse or Superman Lois whatsoever.
Is it connected to Naomi?
No.
Okay. Is it connected to Gotham?
No. Well, the only connection they have to Gotham is that they have 2 of the writers from Gotham and Danny Cannon, who wrote several episodes of Gotham. He did the pilot.
Okay.
The Stranger, I'm not going to do that because that's not professional behavior. I think you need to learn some manners, son.
But okay. I respect that. Andy, I'm not gonna try to. How do you pronounce your last name? I'm not gonna try to butcher it.
You just call him by stage name, Andy B.
Andy B, everybody.
Wait, what? I didn't do anything. Wait, I didn't do what? I didn't do anything.
You gave your honest opinion, and I respect that. I always respect honest opinions. Now,
No. I mean, I'm sure if I wanted, I could pull a page and do some clickbait video, but I don't have time for that.
now, tell me.
No.
That's more Ben's lane.
No,
I mean,
no.
He put Supergirl in the entire
God.
thumbnail for last week's episode. Like Supergirl was really in the episode.
Okay.
But now, which episode did you like more?
Okay, let me think. I gotta pull up the. Because I binged them all like in one night because like I'm like, oh my god, there's like things happening. Let me see.
Please tell me Turner Hayes and Duella Dent don't get together. I just feel that plot thread.
I don't know about that. Let's see. 5 and 6 are really good. Some intriguing stuff happens in 3. 5 and 6 are definitely my favorites. There's some good surprises in 3 and 4.
Good to know.
Okay. Did you like that or Superman and Lois better?
I mean, that's really unfair to compare them. At least Gotham Knights isn't lying about what Earth they're on for 2 seasons.
That's true. Touche. I'll give you that.
They're very, very different shows. I will say that it's like I feel like it's like again, their Gotham City is extremely gorgeous. I love that. It's like it's not in Vancouver, and so it's again all the locations they use for Gotham City is like you don't recognize it. It's fresh, it's refreshing, and like also like it's familiar. There's some nods to some old Batman media that I think some of y'all will like, but like it's it's as most cinematic as Gotham can probably get on television.
Okay. Does the Batman mask look as bad as it does in that one picture? That's not a spoiler.
We don't see it for that long, honestly. So it's like I don't really think about it, but I understand why they didn't invest
put money into it.
Well, because because again, I think they would have done it if Jensen had actually booked it, but because they were like, well, Warner Bros. Is hard with money right now, so like they probably they don't want to waste it on a suit. Because I can tell you this: there's no suit shown in this whole show for Batman. Unless I missed it, there is no bat suit. But
there is a bat suit. There's a bat suit,
but we don't see it. But
we see the suit that he's in. That's the bat suit.
He's in the tuxedo suit.
The Batcave is amazing though. Like they're going for a very timeless Gotham City and Batcave, very much like how Gotham did, which I enjoy.
Okay. Do we actually see Bruce Wayne, or is it just like he's dead? Like we don't see any flashbacks of Bruce Wayne like talking to Turner Hayes.
We never know. We never hear his voice. No.
Okay, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay, we don't want Andy to get in trouble, although he will never let himself get in trouble.
We don't want to get him in trouble, so
keep thank you.
I haven't broken any rules.
Well, thank you for your insight.
That's fine. That's all it exists for.
Thank you for your insight. I hope that
I just went over your head completely.
Yeah, you did. You did. I missed that. But we have to wrap it up for the night. But yeah, guys, SuperKnights start to. I can't say that with a straight face. It's so bad. Next start.
Let me try. Tuning in Tuesday nights, or as we call it, Super Night, which started with Superman Lois at 8/7 Central, followed by the brand new series Gotham Knights at 9 Central. You don't want to miss it.
I hate whenever they say Gotham Knights and they just bring up the scene of Turner just holding the sword, just looking all serious. I'm like, why is that your serious face? And then, please, I'm still upset that they Bruce Wayne would never. I'm just gonna say it again before Bruce Wayne would never be shot on the street. Okay,
Watch the damn show.
I'm just saying, why would they have Oscar Morgan? I think that's the guy's last name. Why would they have him say that? And like that? Why? I will watch. I will watch. I will be.
Kill me.
I will be. I'll be set. I'll be set tomorrow while I watch this show. I'm gonna need a stiff drink, possibly. But
That's your idea, not mine.
I trust your judgment. Stranger, I'll never, ever again in life watch Riverdale.
This season,
Riverdale lost to me after they
I'm
decided
kind
to
of
give
intrigued by the
Hiram
final season. I'm not gonna lie.
it looks so much fun. I respect that show so much. They're at a point they can do whatever they want, and I respect that, right? Like they're just having a blast.
Yeah, like it looks fun.
It just they lost me when they did the Hiram Lodge backdoor episode, like 5 years after he's been on the show. So it just felt like he's talking about it now, and it's like you talked about when you were a kid. You never mentioned none of this happening. So it's just like when that happened, I just said, what is this show? And then they did the alternate universe last year. Now they're in the 50s and
they had superpowers last year.
Yeah, they had superpowers.
Yeah.
So it's
RG had like super strength or something.
Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? When the entire season like series gets on Netflix, I may binge watch it like over the like breaks between whatever other shows are still left. But watching it live, I can't do it week to week.
Yeah,
I love binging it in like 2 days. Like it's such a fun time. Guilty pleasure.
But you get it's like you feel like you're getting high without actually have to buy anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm not prejudging Gotham Knights before I actually see it.
What have we been doing for the last 10 minutes?
I'm going based off the trailer, and I'm seeing what you said. That way I can go into it with an open mind, because I've never really been a fan of this concept of like more Batman-less shows, and now you're getting into more Batman-less shows. Like others, like he's just missing, or it's like a prequel. But this is like the man is like 6 feet under for real. So it's just, I mean, I'm going into it with an open head. It might be amazing.
Or 2 decades behind.
Yeah, like this show might be like it. The pilot may be like The Flash.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
All right then. You heard it here first.
Because not a lot of these pilots in the CW have done that. Like not even Super Lois is a better pilot than The Flash.
Touche. Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, let's go into it with a open mind. Yes, Willis World, Alex Myers' reviews of Riverdale are hilarious.
They are.
He just can't stand the show at this point. But guys, like I said, let's go into it with an open mind. We have 3 DC TV shows on this week, and we haven't had that in a while. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I get to post multiple content this week. Like, I'm gonna be busy.
I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Like my Gotham Knights video might be me, standing up and doing a little twerk dance or something. I don't know. I'm lying. I won't be doing that.
Okay.
But Mayada, what are you talking about?
I love when he just like drifts off, and you never know if it's like.
No, her comment just caught me way off guard. I was like, what is he talking about? But guys, we're gonna wrap it up. I want to thank 3 Dubs as always. Taj Reacts for being here for the 2nd week in a row. After this week, bro, we gotta set up the Wolfpack stream. We gotta set that up.
I'm down.
Hey, Andy, are you watching Wolfpack?
I haven't had time since the first 4 or 3 episodes, whatever. Maybe.
Dude,
Dude, I don't get like I last week I only slept properly. I was so tired on Sunday. I slept for like 17 hours.
I understand, but when you get
Yeah.
time, bro, like
Mm-hmm.
it's that good. Like it picked up, and when I say picked up, Taj is a witness. This show is 10 times better than Teen Wolf.
High praise.
Now watch your tongue.
Taj,
I will take Wolfpack season 1 over Teen Wolf season 1. That's just me personally, though. There are things in Teen Wolf season 1 that I like more, though.
Okay.
like the twists are twisting, and since this is actually meant to be on the streaming service and have this cursing, it fits. Instead of having characters you grew up with just randomly start cursing, and it's like,
Yeah, because
just imagine if they bring the flashback on HBO Max one day.
I will pay good money.
And Grant Gustin is just walking around throwing out F-bombs.
I'd watch it.
It
I'd
seems
watch
like
it.
a big
I'd watch
monster, and it was like, fuck that.
F you, Thon. No,
It's just,
F you,
it's just like
Barry.
Logan, just like a really gritty.
Just call Bear.
Can't effed up the darkness.
Yo, Iris, I'm ready to fuck. Let's go.
Oh, but guys, let's hop out of here. Thank you, 3Dubs. Thank you, Taj. Thank you, Darren, and thank you, Andy, for being here. I know you are a busy man, but it's greatly appreciated. Guys, if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Turn on the alert bell. I will have my reviews posted this week. My SuperKnights reviews will be posted on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning at the earliest, and you always know my Flash reviews will post on Thursday mornings. So, bye.
Peace out.
Howdy.
Like and subscribe.
I am vengeance.